these original or not, but they've been on there a long time, that's for sure.
Welcome back to the channel. This week we're going to finish up the S10 bed, get the tailgate on, get it painted, get it put on. And then I've got a little project on the C10 I'm going to start on. Had a little issue with it last year and it's continued to get worse, so I'm going to try to address that this week also. So stay tuned, let's get to work. A few areas of concern here. Got a high spot there where the Bondo's showing, but that'll cut down, and I think this will all come in there. But I've got one high spot right there where I've hit metal, so I'm gonna have to tap that down. This edge is still low all the way along here, and so is this edge over here. So I'm gonna continue blocking on this side and see how many more of these spots will come out blocking. I think a lot of it will, so we'll just see, and then maybe have to skim it again in a couple places, probably definitely down on that end where the metal's showing. All right, I'm gonna mix up just a little bit of filler. I'm gonna use the real lightweight stuff and just skim it on these edges right here. I could probably keep blocking and get some more of that out, but I'm already touching in here pretty hard and I don't want to cut through the primer. So same thing down here. I knocked this little place down just a little bit and I'm gonna just skim this right edge, this just a little, and let it fill it up. Hit Bondo here. So the rest of it's not too bad. A couple little dark areas that I'll probably just skim over. All right, I've got a coat on that. I'm gonna let it cure and then come back and block over it one more time. Hopefully we'll have it. So I've got the tailgate painted on the truck and got it. I just put it back on the bed and wet sanded it on the bed, and I'm starting to buff it now. And you can see it's turns out really, really good. The clear laid down so much better. The temperature was cooler, and I used some slower hardener in the clear, and it made a big difference. Just run down the side of this one more time. This is slick, but it took a lot longer to get this slick than it did the tailgate. The tailgate had a whole lot less texture than what this side did. I'll have to say, for that to be cheap clear, it's really got good clarity to it. And it buffs fairly easy, like I said before, it's soft. Now this clear's hardened for about 4 to 5 days at the temperature we've had. So I'm pretty sure it's good, but it still wet sands pretty easy. See a lot of white dust when I started wet sanding it down to get the texture off of it. But I'm going to finish using the rubbing compound on it and go over it with the 2 and the 3, and then I'll show you what it looks like when we get done. All right, I'm going to call the bed done. Still waiting on getting the transmission in the truck so I can get the cab and the doghouse painted, but satisfied with the cheap clear. Like I say, there's a couple things that we don't know yet, and one is the UV protection when it's out in the sun, but you know, as far as the shine and the reflection, it's good, as good as any clear. It buffs easy, which is not a good sign probably, but makes it easier on the buffing anyways. But we'll see what it does. And a few months down the road, we'll give an update. I don't really have a garage to keep this particular truck in, so it'll set out a lot. So we'll see how it does when the UV hits it and see how the clear reacts. But, so on to the next thing. I'm going to give an update here shortly on what I've got in the truck so far and what I've spent, and see how we're doing on our budget on it. So far, so good. We'll see what it costs if there's any issues getting the transmission in, anything extra that I really hadn't planned. So ever since I've had the silver square body done and been driving it, it's got a howl in the rear end. I put wheel bearings in it. It didn't help it, and I'm pretty sure it's probably the carrier or the center bearings with some wear in it. So I found another rear end that I'm going to put some new brake shoes on and new wheel cylinders and finish painting it up, and new brake drums, and put it under the truck, and hopefully get that done here in the next few days, and I'll shoot some video on that. Just kind of some of the stuff I need to get done before Street Rod Nationals, which is coming up here the end of July, first part of August. So this rear end, I'm going to pull the axles and put new bearings and axle bearings and seals in it. So I need to take out this pin bolt here and slide the pin out. That's what holds the axles in on these rear ends. I'll get that done and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so here's what we got on the old brake shoes and wheel cylinders on this thing.
a lot of rusted up stuff. So we're just gonna strip it down and put some new stuff on it. Don't want to put it under the truck with what I've got here. So let's get busy. All right, got this side assembled back. The new shoes on, new wheel cylinders in, and even I had to get a couple new emergency brake cables. The ones on there, the one side was okay, but the other side is pretty rusty and stretched out, so I knew it wouldn't work right, so I went ahead and got those too. But still waiting on the wheel seal and the bearing for the axle. We'll get that done. We'll be ready to put the axle assembly in. I do have to pick up a couple pieces. I've got some broken springs that didn't come in the hardware kit they give me, and got to get those put in. But, we're getting there. Looks like those couple of springs are going to hold me up for another week, so we'll just we'll call it on the C10 rear end here for this video. Get finished up next week and put back in the truck, or put under the truck. This is an extra rear end. I still have one under the truck. So that's a wrap on this week's video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Got quite a few things coming up on the channel here in the next few months. Hopefully some of them will pique some of you guys' interest. Try to keep some decent content. I know body work is kind of boring for a lot of people, but it's kind of an essential part of being able to restore these old trucks and get something out of it, whether you're going to do body work or whatever. So with all that being said, that's a wrap for this week. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Have a good day.